Alright, yo, this is another trading recap. We're about to show you guys how to enter and how to hit a great 1 to 3. This is AUD USD, so this is where I start first. I'm on higher time frames. I'm just seeing where the price wants to go. As of right now, you have to take in consideration. This is just a little side note here, okay? This is a zone. What are we doing? Every time we come into here, we are doing what? We're going up, okay? We're using this zone as support. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 touches. That's obviously a strong ass support. And I bet, look at that. If I bet I slide this over, there's more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's using it as resistance. Support, 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 support. Resistance, support, 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 support. So naturally, when we come down to that zone, we're going to want to go up. And look at that. What are the odds? Right there is a sell side liquidity on the 4 hour. What do we want to do? The market's naturally going to want to come down, sweep that liquidity because it's going to take out people who are in there. Most likely people who have buys, right? It's going to take them out. We are going to then enter. This is on the 30-minute right now. I trade on the 5-minute. I'm just showing you guys a little close up. So right here we still have the sell side liquidity, all right? Boom, what happens? We just swept liquidity. So everybody who had longs just got stopped out. Now I'm going to go on the 5-minute. Now don't forget, this is all generated buy side liquidity from it coming down the sweep sell side liquidity. So naturally, I'm on the 5-minute, right? And I want to wait for a market structure shift to then signify that we are going to continue bullish. Because right now we're bearish as shit. We're going down, right? Right here, we have a market structure shift on the 5-minute. So that signifies that the market now wants to start going to the upside. We want to target this TP1, TP2, TP3. But when do I enter? Well, the only logical entry that I see on this 5-minute is you could potentially enter down here on a 5-minute. That's a 5-minute fair value gap. That entry's though, it's not likely, right? It's really far down. Here's another one down there. It's just kind of far down. You have to take into consideration higher time frame fair value gaps, which I'll go into that a little later. But the fair value gap that makes the most sense is this one right here. So we have this 5-minute fair value gap. It's about 11 o'clock at night right now, probably 11:50 or 12 or midnight, like around 12:10, 11:50. I end up going to sleep, but before I went to bed, I put a buy limit, all right? And I put my buy limit right at the top of this fair value gap. So if I'm sleeping and it comes down and it hits that, like it just did, boom, it enters me into the trade. I already have a stop loss entered and a take profit entered. Everything's auto-generated. So I'm sleeping as this trade happens. And I wake up and I'm fucking in profit, right? Because the setup was beautiful. We had a sweep of liquidity. We then have a market structure shift. We targeted the bullish fair value gap for our entry. We entered in. We then targeting for our take profit that generated buy side liquidity all the way up for a perfect 1 to 3 RR. That's a fucking A+ setup, right? That's a perfect trade. This trade lasted about I entered right here, got out right there. That's 7 hours. 20 pips in 7 hours. Literally the time you go to sleep and the time you wake up. I sold all my positions at 820 for about probably like $150 profit. I'm trading on a live account, so it's nothing crazy right now. But I mean, shit, you continue doing that, I mean, fuck, you're gonna make bread, right? I mean, we literally we observed what the market was doing. We observed the sell side liquidity sweep. We observed the market structure shift. We observed the entry for the fair value gap. And now we enter and we just be patient, whether we get stopped out or if we hit TP. The majority of it is going to hit TP when you have it set up like that. All right? So that's pretty solid. Now I'm going to go to a different pair. I'm going to show you if we would have entered Euro USD. Like this is another example of AUD USD only on Euro USD during Killzone London time. So let's put this at 3 in the morning, and we'll put this at around 6. This is ICT Killzones. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. You guys are gonna shit. If you do this during London session on Euro USD, if you find this setup, it hits 70% of the fucking time. I shit you not. I'm gonna do it all for you right now. I'm gonna show you it all. Let me fucking delete this shit. Hold on, let me delete all this. We're doing it from scratch. So we got our kill zones. Delete this shit too. This is our kill zone, alright? Right now this is power 3. We are just accumulating. What's that mean? It means nobody knows where the market's gonna go. People are buying or selling right now. Alright, they're buying in this zone. They don't know what they're doing. Price doesn't know where it wants to go. So what are we waiting for? Well, we are first going to mark out the buy side liquidity, which is up here. We're also going to mark sell side liquidity, which is down here. All right, now we're on the 5 minute. Don't forget, we're on the 5 minute. I personally find the best setups on the 5 minute for this. So let me delete this box now. Gets in the way. It's annoying. And the arrow. I like my charts clean. I like my charts clean. All right. So what's the first thing you guys notice? We just had a sell side liquidity sweep, right? That sell side liquidity we just swept. Now what are we doing? Now we need to wait for a break of structure or a shift of structure on the 5 minute, which right here. Boom. That's a shift of structure. Market structure shift. Now what are we doing? Well, the only fair value gap I see that makes sense, right here. A bullish fair value gap. Look how fucking perfect that is. Look how perfect this entry would be. Look at this. Look at that. Look how precise that is. Now, don't forget, we have all of this buy-side liquidity, boys. We have all of this buy-side liquidity. Now, don't be greedy. Okay, don't be greedy. But we can target all of this. This is all buy-side liquidity that can be targeted for a huge trade. I wish I would have, damn, this would have, no, I don't wish shit. You can't have that mindset. I'll hit it next time. Not worried about it, right? So that's all buy-side liquidity that you could potentially target. Say you enter right here on the fair value gap, this bullish fair value gap. You put your stops right here at the low sweep. 2.2 pips. Always bump it up a little bit more. I'll make it 3 because you don't know about spread. And I can pull this bitch all the way up to my end. That's a 1 to 7. Oh my god. Is an ideal fucking trade, boys. That's like ideal. Hold on. Let me hurry up and get this. Alright. This whole thing right here is a setup. That whole thing is a damn setup. We had our accumulation, sweep of sell side liquidity to then target all of this buy side liquidity. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Same exact thing that we did on fucking AUD USD. Where the fuck is it? Oh, hold up. Let me go to 5 minute. Same thing, boys. Look. Only difference is here's accumulation, broke, manipulation to then have a shift of structure to create what? Our distribution all the way to the upside. If I would have continued holding, but I don't because I'm not greedy, a 1 to 3 is perfect. I'll take that all day. Look at that. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Right there, folks. Beautiful trade, beautiful setup. That's how it's done. Hopefully that made sense. If it doesn't, let me know. I'll go in more in depth, all right? But that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Peace out.